I love trying out all the different over-the-counter, cheap, and quick-to-form mouth guards and figuring out which ones are actually good and which ones totally suck. So today I'm going to be looking at this one. It's the SmartGuard Dental Guard for clenching and grinding, and as you can see on the image here on the box, it's really a front tooth design, designed so that your back teeth don't touch together, but the actual barrier is only covering those front teeth. So here you can see it's like actually a pretty chunky piece of plastic. So boiling a kettle, getting a bowl, getting a glass of cold water, using this weird applicator thing with the mouth guard on it. And once it's boiled, you are going to put that mouth guard in the water. Once it's done, you're going to fish it out using a fork. Don't burn yourself, obviously. And you are going to put that bad boy right in your mouth. First, drink some water, swish it around your mouth and swallow it. Hopefully that's cold. It's going to pre-cool your mouth so it doesn't hurt too much when the hot mouth guard goes in. Now you want to line it up so that that little indent right at the top there is right down the middle of your teeth. That means it's centered and everything's good. Now you dip it in the cold water after having it in your mouth for like 20 seconds. Pull it out. Pull it off the applicator thing. And boom, here's the fit. Pretty chunky. Now I have to admit, I was kind of worried about fitting this thing. I have some broken front teeth that have been fixed a number of times, and I was just concerned that in having to apply pressure with my teeth while I was putting it on, I was going to snap them off. But it was actually pretty soft. It was very doable, no issues like that. And I have, of course, got to try the thing before I review it. So I wore it for a couple of nights just to give it a go. I did 2 in a row. And I have to admit, for me, the fit was a little bit tight. Now, that's probably something I could change, but you know how sometimes when you wake up and your mouth guard feels like it's sort of slightly shifted your teeth? And it kind of happens whatever the mouth guard I use. There's just some weirdness in my mouth for the first, I don't know, 15 minutes of the day. Well, in this case, one of the nights I woke up pretty much in the middle of the night in pain because that like shifting feeling was so strong. And the other night I just woke up in the morning and they felt like they'd moved a bunch. So I'm going to re-boil it and give it another chance. But my initial rating here is it's just not something that I can continue with unless it's in an emergency. Anything that wakes you up, it's probably not worth it. So yeah, but if you want something on the front teeth, I will say, other than the actual sleeping part, it feels pretty comfortable going in. It feels less obstructive to my breathing somehow than one of the guards I have that is more in the back of the mouth. So that was definitely a pro, and it's comfortable to wear at first. It's really only the full night that I struggled with.